You can be very spiritual and be very poor. There is a way God operates. He creates a system and puts you in it and entrusts you in it. Everything that God has given to you, He expects you to make the most out of it. So if you don't make the most out of it, fine, you are still His friend. He's not angry with you. You should not be angry with Him. Do you understand that? I have to follow some certain principles to get a particular kind of results. This one does not have to do with God. God is done creating the earth. There are a lot of things that God is not going to do again. The way this water is now, I cannot say water, in the name of Jesus Christ, enter my mouth. No. No matter how long I pray for water to enter my mouth, it won't enter my mouth. There is already a principle available. God gave me a hand for me to carry the water and put in my mouth. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, to prosperity, to money, God has given a laid down principle. God is not a promoter of laziness. He gives you strength. So the strength that He has given to you, it is not left for you to use it well. Now, let's start. How to get money, keep money, and multiply money. Number one, shift your mindset. Or rather, you can say change your mindset. Miracle, are you writing? Change your mindset. Please, what I'm going to share with you right now can change the course of your life completely if you would take it seriously. Change your mindset. Now, how do you see money? Is money something that is used to just pay bills? What do you think? When you think about money, what comes to your mind? Is it what you use to just buy something and buy food or buy what you need? Is that all that comes to your mind about money? If that's all that comes to your mind about money, then you're wrong. So what is money? Can anybody tell me? To you, what do you think money is? You want to try? Be bold, just speak up. Okay.
Financial influence for me.
Okay, very good. Financial influence. Any other person? Specific you want to try? What's money?
Money is a substance that is generally accepted as a means of payment.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So, if I ask you, why do you need money right now? What would you tell me? Is that here to buy wig?
For financial freedom now.
What's that financial freedom? Just tell me that thing. Don't use financial freedom. Break it very low to me.
Sustain.
Okay, to sustain yourself.
Sustain life.
Yes. To survive.
Survive.
To live the yes. Rap, you say to buy shoe. Salete, what do you need money for right now? To take care of yourself. Maybe you do all right. Eh? Too soft. If I ask him, he's even going to tell me too soft. Man, just stay soft. Eh? To ball. Man, they turn up. Bless you, you're not smiling today. What are you thinking about? How are you? Okay. Now, write this down. Start seeing money as a tool, not just something to spend. Start seeing, that's the first thing you need to change about your mindset. See it as a tool. Just what we have cutlass. You have people that go to work, that let's say hammer, you have tools. Start seeing money as a tool. To live this life, right? One of the most important tools you would need is money. But the problem is, all we see money as is something to spend. If you see money as something to spend, you will be broke for a long time. Money should be a leverage to use. One of the most important tools you need to live life is money. Now, the Bible said something about money that a lot of Christians are getting wrong. Money is the root of all evil. Was that what the Bible said? No, that's not what it said. The Bible did not say money is the root of all evil. The love of money. So, you are not expected to love money. You are expected to use money as you use other tools. But the problem now is, a lot of us started having feelings for money. You started having feelings for money. You just want more and more for no, you don't even know why you're wanting more. You don't know why you really need money. So the Bible is against it. One of the things that can contend with God is money, not even Satan. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve God and what? Mammon. Mammon is the spirit of money. Why did God say two masters? It means that that's the only, in the whole Bible, the only thing that God used to compare himself is money. Do you know why? Money answereth. So that's a battle right there. And for a child of God to not love money more than God, or not love money so much, you've started serving money. But that's not where I'm going to. I just diverted. Let's come back to the business of today. I said shift your mindset. Number 2, stabilize your finances. A lot of persons, they stop at this level. This is where you are. Stabilizing your finances. You would understand when I move forward. Now, build a rainy day fund. Build what? A rainy day fund. Now, what do you do when you start getting money, or when you get money at all? I believe everybody here, one way or the other, we have gotten money. Or is there anybody that have not gotten money in their account before? Please, let me just send you 300K now. If you lie. So everybody was just willing to lie. The love of Kai. Change your mind. Tap your neighbor, say change your mind. So, if you've ever received money, so the first stage when you start getting money at all, I don't know what you do to get it, but when you start getting money at all, the first thing you do is start building rainy day funds. Something that can last you 3 to 6 months. Even if it's a little penny, start taking out of that money. You don't just finish the money completely. When you just started having money. So you start. So if you keep spending all your money and you never have a rainy day funds, you don't have a rainy day fund, when it starts raining, child, the first thing you do is start having or start building your rainy day funds. That's the first thing. Then cut down all unnecessary expenses. Some person will say, I know this thing that you're saying already. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Just write it down first. I'm driving somewhere. Cut down all unnecessary expenses. Now, let me tell you something about rich people that you don't know. Rich people, they are very cheap. I will repeat. Rich people are very cheap. It's the middle class and broke people that try to look expensive everywhere. They track down every single penny they spend. But for the middle class and the broke people, they spend anyhow. If I ask you, for the last 1 week, can you give me a breakdown on everything that you've spent your money on? Rich people can give you a clear breakdown. They track down on their expenses. That is why when you call a big man, you know that this person has money. He will tell you, today I don't have money. In your mind, I know see this person getting, not just what give me. He does not have. He has a budget and he's tracking down his expenses. He can get a lot of things with his money. He decided not to because he's tracking down all his expenses and is cutting down unnecessary. So one of the steps, this one is just the foundation, and this foundation, even if you cut down your expenses, it will not still make you rich, but this is the foundation. So the first thing is, when you start getting money, don't live above your means. Because today you received 1 million naira, you've changed your status, you've changed your name to Eddie Billions. Then it is time to ball. You start spraying money everywhere. No, that's not what you do first. When you start getting money, the first thing you do, I said what? What's the first thing I said? No. Build, that's the first thing. Build a rainy day fund, something that can last you at least to half of the year. So until you are able to build that from your resources, don't stop, keep adding slowly. As the money come again, slowly. Don't change your status. The way you are before the money came, still be like that, but this time, you know that you'll not be eating 3 square meal well. But ensure you keep. It's not the time to, my level don't change now. Things don't change. They call me Eddie Billions. Or you start price for the ladies. You start pricing the clothes. All your vendors, all the things you screenshotted before, you are back. No, that's not what you start with. You do that one later, but wait first. There are steps. So you start building rainy day funds. Then the next thing, you start to cut down. You would think that now that I have money, I cannot pay for everything right? I have money now, so I can start paying. No, it is time to cut down. Because if I give you 1 million naira now, there is 1 million things you can do with that 1 million naira. And you still need to do more. So why don't just calm down? You will spend later. Just calm down first. Please, what's causing that noise? Help me rectify it. You spend later, but calm down. Have you built your rainy day funds that if this money that I want to spend now finish, do I have something to fall back to? If you've not done that, so calm down. Then if you've done that, have you started cutting down on your expenses? What I want to do, is it very important now? So that's then you start accounting for every penny that leaves your hand. Don't spend randomly. I've seen most rich guys, they don't spend anyhow. Someone will have 500 million. The person you even look more expensive than the person and you'll be wondering why. So you don't do that. Ensure that your money, you are spending it on important things first. Praise God. Are we together? Now, there's some things I want to list out for you. For those of us that have rich friends, there are things you will never do. Especially when you have a rich friend. Okay? I don't know if we need to write this down, but let me just say it. There are things that you do that your rich friend will never help you. I've seen a lot of persons, they'll tell you, I know a lot of big people. I'm sweating now. Please help me with the fan. I know a lot of big people. I know a lot of rich people around me, but they refuse to help me. They refuse to help me. Now, one of the things you should never do to your rich friends, don't Stop asking them for basic needs. Every time you see the person, you are always asking for very simple things. It's okay to do it once, but when you consistently do it, they will never help you. And they won't take you serious. If you come across a big man or a big woman, stop asking the person money for soap, money for transport, money for food. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'll tell you why. First of all, for a person to get rich the right way, there are some principles that they followed. Please focus so you don't miss what I'm saying. There are some principles that they followed. And now, when you start asking for those things, they know that giving you money will never make you wealthy. They understand that giving you money will never make you wealthy. And they don't want to waste their money. They don't want to waste their money. So when you keep asking for food, for data, they see this person as is not serious. You just want to waste my money. So they won't want to listen to you. Or even if they want to give you something, it's going to be a penny. Just give you small so you stop disturbing. You won't get that real help and real favor from them. 2, don't consistently complain about your problems. When you're around your rich friend, don't consistently complain about your problems. No, don't do that. The truth is, everybody has a struggle. Everybody has problems. So stop bringing your own all around. You just make it uncomfortable to be around you. Like I said when I started talking, they plan for everything they spend. So if they are going to give you money and they know that this money I'm giving to this person is just waste, they will not want to give you. Even if they have, they'll tell you they don't have. Or they'll just give you something very small. And you'll be saying, but what the money where this person gets, so it didn't give me. It's because of the attitude that you've developed. The last one is, don't make every request about you. When you're asking for help, don't make every request about you. Some persons, it's always about you. I have this problem. I have that problem. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Help me, help me, help me. What have you been able to do that will also benefit both you and the person? You should be able to come up with something that, okay, if I tell this person to give me 10 million right now, what is the person going to get if he gives me that 10 million? And that's what they want to hear. Oh, if I do this, what am I going to get? They don't want to just throw their money somewhere because they know you. No. So, don't make it always about you. I wrote down here, I said, rich people help those who bring solution, create opportunities, and show responsibility. Today we're talking about finances. So rich people help those that bring solution. When you are coming to me, you are trying to solve something that will benefit the both of us. Chip that in. And also, one of the things that you should avoid when it comes to money matter is very high interest loan. It can kill you very fast. Avoid high interest loan. If you must borrow, let it be a very good interest. Because you are desperate, any interest rate you are in for it. No, don't do that. Avoid it very, very well. Avoid it very, very well. So we started with number 1. I said, shift your mindset. Number 2, stabilize your finances. The third one is grow your income. Grow your income. So the third now is grow your income. So the first thing you need to learn is that whatever you are doing currently, you can be better at it. Whatever you're doing currently, there is someone better than you. So it's important that you grow your skill or improve on your skill. So I should improve on my skill. What am I doing, or what can I do? What handwork do I have outside of the normal office work? If I don't have any, then I should get one. Then when you get it, you'd have to improve. If there is someone better than me, then I have to improve. My focus should be improving. Can somebody tell me what they do? And I just need someone to tell me what they do, like a handwork. If tailoring. Okay, are there people better than you in tailoring? So there is a need to improve. There's a need to improve. Now, you're not just improving for improving's sake. You're improving so that your value would increase. You are improving so that the kind of service you start rendering, the kind of price you put for your service, people will still be willing to pay because of the value that you give. And also, when you are talking about growing your income, you should also think about having multiple streams of income. This part, a lot of us will hear it countless times, but it's always very difficult to start it. Because most of the times we get too addicted to our jobs, we get too addicted to our business that we're not willing to look for another stream of income. You should. You should. You should. If you're a tailor, then you improve on your skill, start sewing better, then you can go into the business part of it. You can go into marketing part of it. You can go into fashion. You can just go into different areas or something completely different. Just to have another place, even if it's small money that is coming, let the money just be coming. Let the money just be coming. There are some business that you can do without you being there 247. It's possible. Praise God. Praise God. Let's go to number 4. Acquire assets, not just stuffs. This is one of the biggest problems we face. All we have is just stuffs. If I ask you, what have you bought in the past 1 year? You will discover that everything that you bought, nothing is an asset generating income. Now, this brings me to, when you start saving for rainy days, it will get to the point where you stop saving for rainy days and start saving to accumulate assets. How do I mean? When you just started having money, it was okay to only save for rainy days. That rainy days puts you in survival mode. In case money does not come again, I will use this one to survive. That one is survival mode activated. But when you keep receiving money, let's say you have a job or the thing you are doing now keeps bringing money, then you have to switch from survival mode to accumulation mode. That is where the real wealth starts forming. That is where the real wealth starts forming. When you switch from survival mode to accumulation mode, such that you are saving to get a particular asset. I have an example because I like to engage anybody that is successful in business, and we get to discuss. So he told me that what I do in my business is that anytime I make a sales and a profit, I have an account that I send the money to. I save the money there. I have two different accounts. I said, oh, that's nice. So he said that from time to time, he will go and check the account to see how much is there. When he just started it, he started doing it so that he would have money for rainy days. Then later, when he noticed that the business started doing very well, now, that money, let's say he started saving money, it was just ₦1,000,000 and he thought, okay, the business might not do well and he might go back to it. But things started moving well. From 1 million, it has moved to 10 million. And you are still saving for rainy days. You have 10 million right there. And you are still saving for rainy days. What did he do? When he noticed that his money was accumulating and the money was just lying down there, he started using the money to purchase more equipment that people will come and he will render service for, and that money will start producing more money. That is where the accumulation started. Purchasing like for a fashion designer now, you are saving for rainy days. It happens that customer keep on coming. Your rainy days money is now looking like money to build a house. It's not looking like rainy days money again. The money is now increasing. You thought it was going to end at 200K. Now the money is 500K. The money has gotten to ₦1,000,000. You are still saving for it. No. What you do is you look at your business. If you notice that you take your machine somewhere to do a particular design on people's shirts and you pay that person to do it, now that you've been able to accumulate that much, your plan should be acquiring that machine such that you don't have to pay for it again. Are you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you understand now? So, but a lot of persons fall into the trap of loving money such that you don't want to see your money drop. How will I use 500K to buy sewing machine? No, now. Now you've moved from just saving for rainy days to having affection for the paper, for the currency, not seeing it as a tool anymore. And now that's where the problem comes in. Let me see if I can show you a scripture in the Bible. I think, what's the time? Oh my God. Let me show you something in the Bible. Oh, I wish I can get this very fast. I think it's Ecclesiastes 5 verse 10. It says, whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. This too is meaningless. So when you start to get to the point where it is never enough, you don't even know what you are keeping money for. You are just keeping money. You're just keeping money, keeping money. You are not trying to use the money as a tool or a leverage to improve on yourself. Then there is a problem. You can't get wealthy like that. You do. That is how you build wealth. So you get money, you keep money, and you multiply money. So I'm talking about the multiplication phase now. Okay? There's something I need to talk about that is very serious. The 4 levels of value. I'll just rush over it. Then maybe next class we'll talk about it. The 4 levels of value. There is the level. I'll start from the least to the greatest. The least level of value is implementation. People doing the work. So if in the company you are the one doing the work, you are the least valued person in that place. Just know that one. But it's okay to be in that level for a start. While you are doing that, you can be keeping money for the next level. But let's start from there. So, implementation. So, if you are the one doing the work, executing it, the person's business and all that, you are the least person there. So, that's the first level of value. Sorry, the least level. Then the second level of value is unification. What do I mean by unification? Unification. To unify. Unification. It's a level of leadership and collaboration, bringing people together to do a particular thing. So it's just like the next level. The people you call my manager, my boss, my oga, not really the direct one, but those people that is helping the oga to manage. I think they used to call them, is it secretary or something? Supervisor. That's the next level. The one that is directly next to you is the next person. That's the next least level of value. And now, in this level of value, it shows who has the most money or who can get the most money. So the person that would make the least money is the person doing the work. That's the least. Then followed by the supervisor. Yes, now the supervisor will have more money than you. Okay? Then now, what's the other level? Communication. The people that do the talking. People that do the talking. People that have the ability to influence, to persuade, to teach, to inspire others. So those are the next. I think second to the highest level of value. So if you can talk, you make money. If you can motivate people, you make money. So that's the next level. That's the next level. Then the highest level of value is imagination. You're surprised. Sasha, you're surprised. You didn't expect it. Yes. The highest level is imagination. I will explain to you why. The highest level of value is imagination because that is where the idea comes from. So it was someone that thought about a transport company. He owns the whole company. He gets the biggest amount. What he did was he thought about it, taught someone that could explain it to people that will run it. Sometimes those CEOs, they operate on the both levels, idea and communication. They think about it, bring the idea to life, communicate it, and have people do the job for them, and they make the most money. So what is that telling you? What is that telling you? That I need to start thinking. People that think, they make the most money. It was someone that said, okay, if I can have an app where someone can get food without coming out of their house, I think I'll make money. And then the person did it, and everybody's calling Chowdeck. Do you know Chowdeck? Have Chowdeck collected your money before? Chowdeck has collected your money, Nabi. So the person was inside his room thinking, and then he's able to collect everybody's money without doing a thing. He's not the rider. The riders that you see, they are the least people because they are the one executing. So you now understand why imagination is the highest level. So what are you going to do with this information? This is what we round up. What are you going to do with this information that I just gave? 1, get better at thinking. The problem is that you have refused to think. Start thinking. Everybody has the creative ability. I said something on Sunday. You are in God and God is in you. If God can create the whole world and make it perfect in 6 days, then you have not started you have not even started, you've not even started at all. Because there's so much inside of you. You can think and create things. In your fashion world, there are a lot of inspiration that can come. And guess what? The sweet part is you can even get that while praying if you operate on these 3 modes of prayer that I taught you earlier. You can get it during your waiting period. I know the numbers of ideas I've gotten during a waiting period. You just be there. You are not praying, you're just there. God is just inspiring you. And you bring it to the world and everybody will be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And now, understand that when you think of an idea, The money that you use to operate it is this money that you are having from working, right? From saving. So don't just quit your job or stop what you are doing saying that, okay, I have one idea, I need to change the world. You leave what you are doing. It's small thing that is giving you money. Idea that you have not fully arranged. You will suffer. So ensure that you've accumulated enough money to start that thing that you are thinking. And then until the thing starts sustaining you, you cannot quit your job now. Cannot quit. So I said, get better at thinking, get better at talking. That is why next week we are going to be discussing on public speaking, because we need to learn how to talk. We need to learn how to talk. You hear some person say, I don't want to talk to person. I'm not fit. They don't say adequate verse. I don't sabi talk. You don't know how to talk. And that can give you so much money. They pay people just to come and speak. Do you know, those people make good money. Oh. You just stand in front of millions of people and just talk. And as you are going, they give you $100,000 check. You need to learn how to talk. So we are going to be doing that next week. Okay? Next is get better at leadership. Get better at leadership. So leadership class will be upper week. We'll still have that. Okay, that's the next. Those are the next phases that we are going into. So these things are going to make you money. You know how to lead, talk, and think.